welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new here. The sleeping piglet over here is Avery. So if you hear her in the background, she's fine, she's sleeping, she just makes a lot of noise in her sleep. So what can I do about that? So today I wanted to sit down and do a channel update, a life update, and just kind of sit down and chat with you guys. So I did make my second cup of coffee right here. Shout out to designer Jen for sending me this mug. This is me in a mug, homebody. I never leave the house. Basically, I never leave the house. So go ahead. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know we welcomed our daughter Avery. So today she is actually 1 month old. So 1 month ago today, I birthed that child sitting right over there. So yeah, it has definitely been a long month. It has been a tiring month. It has been a rewarding month. And I just wanted to talk a little bit to you guys about that. So I really have slowed down here on the channel because I really wanted to take the time I needed to, one, recover physically. I wanted to recover mentally. I had a very long and tough delivery with her. I was in labor with her for 2 days, and the process of getting her out was very traumatic for me. So I was in this like phase of almost like post-traumatic stress from birthing her, because it was the most intense thing I probably have ever done in my life. So I wanted to take that time to recover mentally, and I needed to recover physically, and I have 3 other kids in my house. So the last thing I wanted to do was rush myself out to CVS and have this stress of, oh, I need to film for YouTube. No, because Avery, truth be told, she is our last baby. We're not having any more kids. So I really want to make sure I am soaking in all the baby snuggles. I want to make sure I'm just taking it all in, because she is going to be my last child. So I have been focusing on that. And I have been focusing on breastfeeding. I have never breastfed this long. I'm not nursing her, but I am pumping my milk. So every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, I'm strapping on my pump and I am pumping my breast milk. So that has definitely been a different task for me as well, a different challenge for me, because I've never gone longer than a month with breast milk. So this has been a nice challenge, a new challenge for me, and it's been very rewarding in my opinion. It's been very rewarding for myself. It's helped me lose a bunch of weight. I feel like I don't even look like I was pregnant. So this is me a month postpartum, and I'm back in my regular clothes, and I feel like I don't even look like I had a baby. So I think that breastfeeding has definitely helped that, because it is making me lose weight, and it really helped compress my uterus down a lot quicker than when I was just doing formula feeding. So we are supplementing her. So I'm giving her as much breast milk as I'm making, and then supplementing the rest with formula with whatever she needs. So she's not exclusively breastfed, but she's about half and half, I would say. And I'm pretty proud about that. So that has been taking up a lot of my time. And I am also still in school. So I am still in the middle of my semester in college. Thank the Lord, I am passing my classes as of right now. But it's definitely been a lot to have a newborn, study, and take care of the household. So that has definitely been taking up a lot of my time as well. And, you know, keeping up on my household tasks, keeping the house clean, on top of the laundry, managing the kids. It's just been a lot. It's been boom, 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 boom. So the last thing I really was focusing on was YouTube and posting a video. And I really needed to take that time to figure out my schedule, get us all used to the new changes and whatnot. So now that we are about a month into Avery being here, we're kind of establishing a routine. The kids are starting to get used to their new responsibilities in the house. Something that's helped is the kids do a lot more around the house. So Scarlett gets herself dressed in the morning. She makes her lunch for school. She brushes her own teeth. The big 2 give themselves baths. I'm really big on them putting their own toys away. Emptying the trash cans. There's a lot of stuff that the kids, I'm so proud of them for taking on the responsibility of doing more things around the house so that they're a little bit more self-efficient, because Tanner, he's 2, almost 3, and he's still pretty dependent on Chris and I to do everything for him pretty much. But the big 2, they're old enough to the point to where there are a lot of things that they can do on their own. So if they can get themselves dressed in the morning, if they can brush their own teeth, if they can make their own breakfast, obviously that helps me out and helps the workload for me. So I'm going to be continuing that with them to make sure that they are taking care of themselves in areas that they can take care of themselves. So now I'm kind of in a place to where I'm going to start incorporating my new schedule, and I want to share with you guys, you know, what you guys can expect here on the channel, what content I'm going to be putting out, and all of that stuff. So after I was thinking about it for about a month's time, I've been figuring out, what do I want to post on YouTube? What do I want the channel to turn into? And I think from this point, I think I'm just going to stick with Target couponing. So you'll see Target videos here on the channel, and you'll see a CVS haul. I just don't have enough time in the day to go to Walgreens. I don't have enough time in the day to go to, you know, do deal hunting at my local grocery store. And so I decided I'm going to go ahead and just stick to 2 different stores. I'm going to be doing Target, which you guys have known from the start of my channel. Target has been my love from the start. So you guys are going to be seeing a must-do Target video on Sundays, and you will see a Target in-store video on Mondays. So the in-store version is going to be starting in about 3 weeks, because we haven't taken Avery out anywhere other than the doctor's office. We've been really strict on not getting her out until she gets her shots, and we've just been a little bit more careful. Well, we've been very careful with her with, you know, the coronavirus is getting a lot better, but we are not being foolish, and a newborn baby out there exposed to everyone else, especially during flu season. A newborn baby does not need to be inside of Target, in my opinion. So I'm going to wait a few more weeks until I get her out to Target. So usually Target would be Mondays. After I take Tanner to speech therapy. That was my normal routine. So I'm just waiting a few more weeks until I can go ahead and take Avery along with us. So that'll be coming in a few weeks for in-store Target videos. But in the meantime, I'll still just do a screen record of the best Target videos. So you'll see Target videos on Sunday, and you'll see Target videos on Monday. So another video I'm going to continue to do is what coupons made me buy, to where I test various different products from the drugstore to various makeup products, skincare products, beauty products. And I want to continue doing those videos because I love testing new products from the drugstore. I love sharing my opinions and reviews of things to you guys. So it's something I love about couponing, is trying new things, discovering new gems. I'll continue that video for you guys as well. And then I'm going to be doing a CVS haul if I go to CVS. So I haven't been going to CVS every single week, but if I do go to CVS on Sunday, I will film and post a haul. And I will be continuing my series of what is not a good deal and why. So I've been doing that for CVS. And if I'm looking through the Target ad and I find some deals that aren't that great, I'll share that with you guys with Target as well. So that is my direction when it comes to my YouTube channel on the videos that I'm going to be putting out and what you guys can expect. And I also have my second channel. So if you guys are not following me on Keeping Up with Gina, you definitely want to subscribe to that channel, because I am 2 weeks away from being able to go back to running and getting back onto Weight Watchers. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about, you know, what I eat while breastfeeding, what I eat to lose weight and all that stuff, how to maintain weight. I only want to lose about maybe 20 pounds or so. That's all I really need to lose to get myself into like a healthy weight range, which I want to do. So I will be doing that through Weight Watchers. I'm not going back to keto. I'm not going on MyFitnessPal or anything like that. I'm just going to stick to Weight Watchers because I don't want to restrict myself from not being able to eat certain foods, because it just doesn't work for me. Just with my past with like food issues, and I found that restrictive diets are just not a good thing for me mentally. So I'm just going to be going back to Weight Watchers. It's something I know, something I'm familiar with, something I've done for years. So I'll be covering that journey over on my second channel, which is Keeping Up with Gina. So you'll see some what I eat in a day's grocery hauls, basically update and progress is going to be on that channel as well. And then I'm going to throw in different like cleaning and miscellaneous videos over on that channel. So I'm actually almost to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe there if you haven't already. And I'm going to leave my most recent video if you guys want to go ahead and watch it. It's going to kind of boost my watch time. I'm trying to monetize that channel to help pay for college. So why not? Go ahead and leave that last video that I posted on that channel. So I will be getting back to posting on that channel relatively soon. So, and lastly, sadly, I have sad news to report. So I went pretty silent on my YouTube channel for a week today because unfortunately I did have to put down my Labrador, Charlie. So that was extremely tough for me. I've had Charlie for almost 12 years. He would have been 12 in April, and his decline just happened so sudden. So he was diagnosed with diabetes pretty much immediately after I came back home with Avery. But I had no, how do I put this? I knew he was slowing down, but I didn't want to believe it. And I know that so many people are in that boat when it comes to their fur babies. And it's so hard when they're with you from puppy to, it's just so hard that they cannot live. It's hard that they don't have the lifespans that humans do, because they really are your family. And when you lose them, it's like losing your mom. It's like losing your dad. It's like losing your brother. Like, they are part of your family. So I really didn't want to believe how bad Charlie was. But the last few days he was in our home, he didn't want to eat. He only wanted to drink water, which is a sign of his diabetes just being out of control. And he barely moved. He could barely walk on the laminate floor. He lost his traction with his paws, so he was slipping and sliding. He was peeing in the house, which, you know, Chris and I, we would have been fine cleaning up his pee. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is we were questioning, where is his quality of life now? He can't go up the stairs. He didn't want to go on walks. He didn't want to eat. He could barely walk to go to the bathroom. So, you know, Chris and I had to make that tough decision of, you know, it's his time. So he died in my arms. That was the hardest thing. If I could compare labor to putting Charlie down, Charlie was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I would go in labor again versus having to put, theoretically, one of my best friends down. So Charlie's been with me through my 20s, and it was just such an emotional thing for me to, I basically saw my 20s like flash before my eyes, and it was just rough. I don't have to explain any more other than the fact that it was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. But I told my husband, I said, you know what? I brought Charlie into this world, and I wanted him to be in my arms when he left this world. And I have no doubt about the fact that our animals will see us in heaven. God takes care of all of his creatures, and I know that Charlie is up in heaven and he will be waiting for me. I know that 100%. So I am in much better spirits now. I was not okay last week. Obviously, when we put Charlie down, I was a mess last week, but I took all Saturday to cry. I took all Saturday to have a dark cloud over my head, and I took that time to grieve and did what I needed to do. And I woke up the next day, Sunday. I was still sad, obviously, but I have 4 living kids that need me, and, you know, life goes on. So, of course, I am so sad when I think of Charlie. When I go into my closet, that used to be where Charlie would sleep. I don't see his bed there anymore, so that makes me sad. When I come down to feed Avery at 1 in the morning, he used to be my buddy. When I would be feeding the babies late at night, when someone like comes in our house, it's completely silent. Porter, our Chihuahua pug, he's in mourning right now. He's not eating as much. He's sleeping a lot, and his demeanor is down as well. So Porter's grieving, and we're, you know, just trying to reassure Porter that he's a good boy. He's not going anywhere. Chris and I are trying to take him out on more car rides, puppy chinos, all sorts of things to try to cheer him up. So that's what's going on here at the Schweppe house. And sadly, I know Charlie was in a lot of my videos. You would see Charlie on my Instagram, and just know Charlie's going to be forever missed and never forgotten. So I wanted to share that with you guys as to why I went stone silent for a whole week. And that was why, because I was mourning my child, Charlie, essentially. So I wanted to talk about that. And overall, I'm doing really well. This postpartum season has been a lot better on me. I've had postpartum depression with all of my kids, and I can honestly say I'm doing really well with Avery. And I think it's because I haven't rushed myself to get back to work. I haven't rushed myself to get back to filming. I have really taken the time to take care of myself, and just ask for the help when I need it. And Chris has been amazing. He is up at 2 in the morning to feed Avery so that I can sleep. And I think the best, and I'm also breastfeeding. So I'm also wondering if me continuing to breastfeed is actually producing hormones for me to like make me not be as sad. I think that that's helping. I'm back on my medication. So overall, postpartum is going pretty well for me, except for the overwhelmingness that comes with all of my kids' schedules, because it's been kind of crazy. But I honestly, overall, I have nothing to be complaining about. So I have 4 beautiful children. I have a very supportive husband, and I have parents who love me, and I have friends who have been smothering me and helping me along and just letting me just vent to them. So that's been helpful too. Just having a really strong network of girls that I can just reach out to and just vent to. That helps with postpartum. And if you guys would like a more like thorough video talking about postpartum depression, how I've like avoided postpartum this time around, let me know, because I am happy to talk about it. I am very big on normalizing mental health and talking about mental health. I think it's important that we talk about it, because postpartum depression is very normal. A lot of women go through it, and I would love to be a resource to help you guys out. So that is everything I have to chat with you guys about here on this channel update. So I hope you guys stick around, and I am looking forward to what the rest of 2021 brings. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I will see you guys back next week for a Target video. I'm going to take the rest of this next week off. I do have a special video coming up on Wednesday, March 10th, so look out for that video. There's actually going to be a huge giveaway in that video. We're talking $250 worth of gift cards, so make sure you're looking out on my channel on Wednesday, March 10th. But I'm going to take one more week of no couponing videos, and I will be back next week fresh and ready to go for some Target and CVS couponing. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you guys all very soon. And again, a big thank you for sticking around here on the channel and, you know, not cutting out on me because I haven't posted videos. So I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.